What's good, ladies and gentlemen? We back at it with another episode of the Larry Lounge. To my left, I got my boy, man. I got my boy Rylan in the building. Let's get it, man.
Let's go.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Good, bro.
You feeling nervous or you good?
I'm good.
See that boy done whipped it here? I just found out my boy got his L's. Let me find out, man. My boy done got tatted too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna so let's go ahead and get it popping.
I
So
bet.
who was one player that you actually modified your game after?
I would say that's a tough one. I mean, I watched a lot of basketball, man. Like in my younger years, I would probably say Steph and Kyrie because those are two guards in the league that's just
Okay.
always been hooping. And lately, I've been watching Zakai Ziegler from Tennessee.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, good point guard.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually shocked. Does
Yeah.
anyone else or just those three?
Let's see who else in college right now. I would say I modified my game after. I mean, right now that's Rob Wright from Baylor. He's a good point guard too. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually I ain't gonna hold you. I'm actually shocked that you name people from college though, because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people mostly say like NBA players.
Well, like
So that's actually a first though. You better say what though?
like that's where most guards learn how to play the point guard position. So
Yeah, it's
it's
true.
a nice to see.
That boy got some knowledge. So growing up, so you were born and raised in Charlotte?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you wait you oh I thought you stayed like in Concord at one point. So you is like born and raised in Charlotte.
Yeah.
So was basketball the only sport that you played or was it another sport?
Growing up, I played a little football, soccer. I played everything. I played lacrosse.
You play lacrosse for real?
Yeah.
You being for real?
I promise you, I played lacrosse.
Oh snap! Wait. Do other people know that or no?
Nah, I mean, I just like even when I was young, I just tried everything, but I ain't told a lot of people I played lacrosse.
Yeah. What was lacrosse? Was that kind of hard or?
I mean, at first it was, but I mean, I picked up pretty fast.
Do you feel like if you would have stuck with that, you could have been nice, or you?
Yeah, I could have been nice.
So not trying to be funny. So is it like soccer, but you just running with the thing,
Well,
like similar to soccer?
yeah, low key. They got similar positions. I mean, you just in pads and got a helmet.
Yeah.
There's more contact.
Yeah, but actually, you was out there hitting.
A little bit.
So what? That's actually dope. Man, I'm shocked. Man. I ain't gonna say I'm shocked though, but I'm more so stunned that you play lacrosse.
Yeah.
So when you played football, what position did you play?
I played running back, and yeah, I played mostly running back.
Bro, keep it high. When I first got to know you, I used to always tell you, bro, you could be a mean running back. Then I used to tell you that.
Yeah, you did.
You used to be a mean running back. Well, you could be a mean running back because of your height.
Yeah.
And your calf muscles already huge.
True. Yeah.
So what actually made you stop playing in sports and just stick with basketball?
I mean, like I just always liked basketball the most. Like I watched it all the time as a kid. Then my dad would always have games on. That's like most of the games. Yeah.
I feel that. Did you play golf too?
Nah,
I'm messing with you. So did you play ball in middle school as well?
Yeah, I went to Piedmont IB uptown.
Where's that? You said where's that at?
It's like Center City, Charlotte.
Oh dang! Yeah. So you from the actual city?
Well, like
or the outskirts?
I'm from the outskirts, but like Piedmont picked from all over. So like had athletes from South Side, East Side, West Side, North. Whatever.
Did you get playing on?
Yeah. It was 7th grade year. I didn't get that much, but 8th grade year I started.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You always been this height in 8th grade?
8th grade. I grew a little bit from there.
Grew a little bit. So after your 8th grade year, wait. Quick question: since you played middle school ball, did you always wear one? Number one?
Yeah.
Like who's the reason why you wore one? Or what is the reason why?
This guard I used to watch. He went to UNC Charlotte because my dad worked over there. His name is Jameer Young. He wore number 1. That's where I picked it up at for real.
Oh, well, that's what's up. Well, I wore number 3 because of Dwayne Wade. Yeah, because like when I played high school ball, AAU stuff, I used to try to modify my game after D Wade and Brandon Genius because he left-handed too, and he wore number 3. Yeah, but it was really more so Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think everybody back then. That's who a lot of people modeled their game after.
Yeah, and it's funny because like if you know though, but I wore the Band-Aid.
Yeah.
In the game because of Dwayne Wade.
For real?
Yeah, and the ref was like, if I ain't had like no pimple, nothing, I couldn't wear that. So I had to take it off. And I do remember, that's what I'm saying, like, I think the game is more easier for you guys now. Cause I remember I try to. It's funny because I remember I was in the ninth grade or the 10th grade. I did like a summer AAU.
Yeah.
I played for the Gators,
Y'all were
and
nice.
not well. I'm not gonna hold you. For some reason, this Gators team only played for that 1 month.
Uh,
But I always play for Team Phoenix though. But for that year, well, excuse me, for that summer, they only play for that 1 month. And I wore like, 'cause you know, Kobe had the wristband on his elbow.
yeah.
In the game, I tried to do that, but the ref was like, I can't do that.
For real?
Yeah, yeah,
Russ was tripping like that.
yeah. They was because I remember. This is what I'm saying. It's like y'all can dunk in warm ups.
Yeah, you. Or we can room grades. They be tripping sometimes. Or in
Yeah,
AAU actually, yeah, you can.
yeah, but hey, you couldn't. Hey, you in house. Hey, you in high school. We couldn't do that. Like for example, like if you play when I play and you dunk during warm ups, you actually get a technical foul for that,
Yeah,
which is crazy. That's why I think the game is more easier for you guys. Like
yeah,
the
yeah, a
rest
little
was on
bit.
us hard.
Yeah,
But that's actually dope though that you were number 1 because of him. Hey, I'm learning something new about you every day now.
yeah.
So your freshman year in high school, what high school you go to?
Cox Mills High School, Concord. Yeah.
Okay. Did you play varsity JV?
I started out on JV and I played in this Christmas tournament. I moved up after that.
Oh, for real, what crypto tournament was that?
It was the Phenom event at Cox Mills.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was
Mm,
called the Mike Jaminski tournament.
mm. You did pretty good.
Yeah, I got in the last game against Carmel Christian. I hit a three, had some assists, a layup, and from there they moved me up.
This was on JV, right?
The tournament was varsity.
Oh, varsity. Oh, okay. So did you start on JV or?
Yeah, yeah. I was playing pretty well on JV. Yeah, so I guess that's what prompted them to move me up for
Yeah.
that tournament and give me a chance.
So like, did you get playing time on varsity at Cox Mills?
I mean, it started out I got a little bit, but like it low key got lesser and lesser as I went on.
I feel that.
Yeah,
Is it cause like the coaching staff or?
I feel like the coaching staff they they wanted to give me a chance, but at the same time they didn't. So like I just had to work 10 times harder than everybody
Yeah.
just to get on the court.
So let me ask you a question. You think there was a height thing or he just didn't?
I mean, I feel like I could do everything that the people on the court were doing, like playing over me. So I mean, combination of things, politics.
I definitely like
Yeah,
that mindset. Cause I know my childhood friend, we used to be sometimes we debate about it. But sometimes we try to tell him like height don't mean nothing.
yeah, you're right.
Like either you a dog or you not. Because I remember he told me a while ago, he was like, if a college coach is scouting you and somebody that's like 6'4", 9 to 10, he might pick the 6'4" dude.
Yeah,
Which is true though, but if you got that dog in you, then you're gonna get recruited regardless.
yeah, you're right about
And
that.
on top of that too, if you got that dog in you too, the college scouts will come watch you play.
Yeah,
That's like my man's from Reedsville.
Deontay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He got an offer to play football at UNC.
yeah, he cold.
Yeah, he cold.
Most sports.
So that's crazy. So after the Christmas tournament, he said you moved up to varsity. And crazy thing about it, I keep forgetting that you a sophomore.
Yeah, yeah,
So you actually have room to grow.
yeah,
You have a lot of room to grow. You feel
yeah.
me? So what actually made you come to Carolina International?
Well, like that summer after my ninth grade year, when we were playing in team camps and stuff, I wasn't really getting that much burn. So like, I had a conversation with the coach, and I just like don't feel like he felt that he was gonna play me that going into that year. So like, I looked at my other options.
Do you feel like you could have just stayed, just playing on JV, or you were just trying to play on varsity?
I mean, I mean, I could have stayed, but I felt like I wanted to get a chance to display my talents on varsity.
I feel that. I
Yeah,
respect that. And you play AAU too, right?
yeah, I did. Last year, I played for Team Griggs, coached by Tawan Griggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played for them for 2 years. The year before that, I actually played up though. Like I was in eighth grade, I played ninth grade, and then the year after that, I played my grade. But this ninth grade team, he gave me like the chance to just go out there and
Showcase your
hoop,
talent.
basically. Yeah,
So do you feel like so I'll be asking certain people this question, like depending on the circumstances. Do you feel like some people can showcase their talents more in AAU than high school?
yeah, definitely. Like some coaches, like in AAU, they like just go out there and hoop 5 out offense.
Exactly.
Little
Yeah.
maybe one play. every now and then. But like in school ball's more structured. You might run a play every time you go down the court. You may not. It just depends on your coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I play ball, I'm gonna keep the buck. When I play ball, I'm not gonna lie. I hate running plays.
Yeah, I mean,
That's only because it's like why we keep running plays for. Let's just come out there and get a bucket. That's why my coaches were kind of mad at me about. Because I used to always tell you, and I showed you that message on Facebook that I posted.
yeah.
Like my coaches used to think I was a hothead.
Mm.
I didn't listen, which I'm not gonna say I didn't know, but I can't say that because I know my coaches. I know for a fact that one of my coaches did watch this, and he was
Yeah.
like, "You don't got a count." So I'm gonna be honest with you. I know you watching this. You're right. I did not listen to you guys, and that's why we used to bump heads a lot. But I do get your point though, because with AAU, you do run some plays at AAU,
Yeah.
but it's more so like a run and gun. It's more so
Yeah.
like,
Like quick hitter.
yeah, you feel me? Yeah. So you always played point guard position?
Yeah, for my whole life. Yeah, I always been at the one. Yeah.
Would you see yourself more as like a point guard, I mean a scoring point guard, or like a pass first? Which I already know the answer.
I mean, I try to do both. Like I get others involved, but I want to score as well. Like
Trust me, I know.
so it's like it just
Now
depends.
I'm
Like
joking with you.
some teams you gotta facilitate more. Some teams you gotta score
Yeah,
more. It's more situational.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. You I ain't gonna lie, yo. I say this like for me watching you play,
Yeah.
and it's funny because like a side note, like I would see your pictures on Instagram because of Griff,
Uh-huh.
but I never knew who you was. Then I do remember like one time like when I was out taking pictures
Uh-huh.
and I seen you because when you had your hair, and like fast forward 2 years, 3 years later, I'm coaching you or
Yeah.
like I'm with
Yeah.
you, which is crazy. I'm over here like, yo, that's crazy. It's really a small world.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like I would never thought that I would never thought that the kids I would see taking pictures of or be in that area,
Uh-huh.
I would never think I would be like be in the same facility as you
Yeah,
guys.
it's crazy how things just work out. Yeah.
So man, I do like how you did say it do depends on the type of team because I know like depending on the team you have to score more, depending on the team you have to
Yeah.
get the
Yeah.
team involved.
Like this year, I would say on the later part of the year, I had to score more because like they were keying in on certain guys like KJ, Landon,
Yeah.
Joe. They was keying in, so I had to shoot the ball more.
Like, I don't want to hype myself up though, but I did try to tell you. I did try to tell you, man. I tried to tell you, bro. I was like, bro, if they don't see you shooting, college coaches is not gonna. Like, look, that day I told you, if the coach don't see you, if a coach or a scout don't see you shooting, they're gonna mark you off of the list. You feel me?
Yeah, just being passive.
You're being too passive. That's why I told. That's why I had asked you, are you trying to play college ball?
Uh,
And when you told me, yeah, I said, bro, you gotta shoot, bro. And that next game, you had what?
which game was it?
I forgot who played though, but you had like 19.
Probably Valor.
Yeah, because you was just firing. Like you wasn't hesitating to nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You was yo. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was the most time like I see. Well, I say, yeah, honestly, that was the most time I seen you pull
For
like
real.
with confidence.
Yeah.
You ain't even care. You had the every mentality. When I get the ball, I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah. I
So
did.
they go ahead backtrack real quick. So your first game at Carolina International.
Uh,
How did you feel about hitting that game winning shot?
I was going crazy. Like I Joe had drove baseline. He found me. I relocated. I just spotted up. I was like, it's going in. It felt good off the hands.
So you already knew how gate you was gonna pull.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you another question too. So like, so cause you know that was that first game or
Yeah.
whatever. Did you know you was gonna start, or was you ready for the moment?
Yeah, I think I was because we had some injuries. I think that I was in the position to start.
Yeah. And it's too like our whole team wasn't there too.
Yeah, you're right. We played with 5, 6 whole year.
Yeah. So honestly, like that really is a blessing in disguise because
Yeah, it is.
if we would have had the whole team, we don't know if you would have been playing. Or you don't get me wrong, you probably would have been playing, but we don't know if you would have been starting or not.
Yeah, you're right. I could have been coming off the bench sitting in.
Yeah, and top of that too, like I feel like I don't know, mind you, don't quote me on this though, but this is just my opinion. I feel like if we would have had that whole team that we started with in that summer,
Yeah,
I feel like you wouldn't be able to showcase your talent how the way you was.
yeah, you might be right. Yeah,
'Cause it was too many like heavy hitters on that team at one point, so everybody
yeah, a bunch
left.
of guards. Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad this. I'm not gonna say I'm glad it happened, no, but well, yeah, I'm kind of glad it's a blessing that it happened because you did showcase your talents. And on top
yeah,
of that, you were a sophomore too.
yeah. You're right.
And on top of that, you was proving a lot of people at your old school wrong too about you.
Yeah, I actually played them in the fall. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Cause we played at
Cox
Cox
Mills.
Mill.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cause I do remember. Cause it's funny because like when it's funny how you say that because I want to say the AD there or the
uh,
head coach
yeah,
at Cox Mill when we had walked past like our bench, I overheard someone say like, "Oh snap, that's the kid. He played for us last year."
yeah,
And I was like, "Oh snap!" So you actually did prove a lot of people wrong,
yeah. I did that. That's that's what that's what God did for me.
you know.
Put me in the position to succeed.
And top of that too, I know for a fact you would turn ahead to Cox Mill when they finally hit that game winning shot.
Oh yeah, probably, definitely.
And top of that against late Norman Charter too.
Uh huh. Yeah,
So that was actually the blessing was there for
yeah.
you, bro.
Good opportunity. Great opportunity.
So that's crazy. So dang, we hit the game winning. So how did you feel about this season?
I felt like we had a great season. I feel like we dropped a couple games here and there, just discipline fatigue, just making little mistakes. But I
Yeah.
felt like we could have gone even further. Honestly, yeah,
Yeah, I feel like we could have too. I just felt like I'm gonna piggyback on that later about the playoffs though.
yeah, yeah,
But we did have a good season just with 6 people,
yeah. We finished 22 and
2029.
9. Yes, yeah,
And the crazy thing about it too is the fact that reality we really supposed to have 7 kids, but
yeah,
Brent got hurt,
yeah,
so I feel him though. But man, that's crazy. We really did good this season. And I'm not gonna lie, as a guard, that's why I used to be on you so heavy because I'll play point guard,
yeah, yeah.
and it's like I was kind of your height, but a little bit taller,
Uh,
so I know how it is with the small guards.
yeah.
That's why like I wanted you to dribble up the court with a type of
Yeah, you
swag.
was telling me that.
I
Yeah,
kept telling you that. I kept because like if you dribble up the court with some swag, 9 out of 10, he probably thinking like this dude either fast
yeah.
or he might go past me or he gonna pull.
True.
Like
Yeah,
like as a guard, well shoot, any player though, but mainly as a guard because we are the ones that bring the ball to the
yeah.
court. If you bring up the ball to the court with some swag, people don't know what you're gonna do. Cause 9 out of 10, you come to the court with some swag, they just gonna like I always
They
told
gonna
you,
back up.
they're gonna back up.
Yeah,
That's where you pull.
yeah.
Them that come,
All right,
you
bounds.
get downhill.
Yeah,
Like I think I don't know. I can't say I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest with you. My main thing with you is the fact that just start going downhill more.
yeah,
Like use your height and your speed. Like I always told you this whole season.
yeah,
Use your height and your speed as your advantage.
yeah.
Cause you a small guard. 9 to 10, like I said, people gonna be scared to guard you.
So they're either gonna back up or try to get up on me. So
You know?
just read them. Read the defender.
And you gotta make them passes too,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Cause I do remember that screenshot I sent you when I'll show you that picture
Uh,
where they were doubling you. You
oh
couldn't make the
yeah.
bounce pass. And you said, yeah, my dad said the same thing too.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I do want to ask you too though, do you have like bad knees? Cause I need to be wearing your
Yeah, I had last year. I had like tendonitis. I didn't play for like 3 4 months because my knees were just
for
bothering
real.
me. Yeah, had to take some time off, do some physical therapy. But yeah,
Think about getting surgery or
nah, they said I didn't need it. I just been icing a lot.
I
Yeah,
feel
after I
that.
hoop, work out, yeah, all that.
That's what's up, man. Where you be working out at?
I mean, I go to this place in Huntersville called Dream Big. That's where I usually get shots up. Though.
Oh,
I
for
bring
real?
a gun there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I mean, just whatever gym I can get in.
How many
Yeah,
jump shots you normally shoot when you be working out, or it depends?
500.
500
Yeah, I try to get 500 every time.
on each side, or
Just
just don't
like
matter.
every like mid range, off the dribble, 3 pointer.
Now, that's what's up, man. So leading into the season, I did want to ask you this though. What was going through your mind when remember that game in position we had?
Which one?
The game winning possession we had
Oh yeah,
when we had like you lost the ball
yeah,
trying to run the
yeah,
traffic.
yeah. You talking about Central?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was trying to split two defenders. I mean, I probably got fouled, but like, so I'm so small, the ref probably ain't see it,
yeah.
and I turned the ball over. And that's I mean, it's my fault, but yeah, I mean, I was just trying to make a play. I lost it though.
That's funny. I was gonna say like in the future, like then again, you was sophomore, so you got
Yeah.
plenty of room to grow.
Mm.
Like in the future, cause we had like one timeout left. Just next time, like slow it down or see what the coach want to do, then call a timeout or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. I feel
Cause
you.
I do get what you. I like as a player, you were probably trying to dribble between two people in the fast break and then kick it back out and
Yeah,
try to set the offense up.
yeah, yeah,
But nah, and tell me, I do see what you're saying too. Like just because like we are a little, the ref not going to see you getting
yeah.
fouled.
Yeah, you right.
Cause
Yeah,
you trying to dribble between two people. You feel me?
yeah.
And it's like, top of that, the game was going so fast.
Mm.
The ref probably did see it, but it was
He probably ain't
like
want to stop the
you
play.
probably didn't want to start the
Yeah,
play, which I get it though. But I will admit though, you do be getting fouled when you be driving though.
yeah. I mean, they just can't see
They
it.
just can't see it. That's why I used to tell you like when you drive, try like to put your hand on their
Yeah,
hip.
yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
don't do it OD.
yeah.
Don't do it how my boy Joe be doing it. Cause Joe be, cause you can actually see Joe
Yeah,
like
you right. Yeah,
extending his hand with his arm.
yeah,
Like I always told you, like, just make sure you do it like that, cause the ref not gonna see it.
yeah. You right.
And like as a guard, that's what I was taught when I played ball.
Yeah, he's off here.
Yeah, like if you go and use it, don't OD. Just make sure you like where
You
they
don't.
can't move. Cause 9 10 they gonna foul you.
Yeah. I mean, it's reality. Being smart guard.
Trust me, I already know. So as he made you cut all your hair,
Shoot, I just wanted a fresh start for real.
for
Like
real.
16th birthday, just had to cut it off.
Did you want your parents made you do it?
Nah, I asked them. I told them I'm gonna cut it off.
What they was happy?
Yeah, my
What keep your
mom.
mom was happy?
Yeah, she ain't stopped smiling the whole day.
Well, I'm not gonna hold you. So my freshman year in college, I had the juice cut,
Mm,
like the
yeah,
movie Juice. I didn't want to
yeah,
cut it, but my second semester, my freshman year, like before Christmas break, I was gonna cut it. You feel me?
yeah.
And that's when I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just cut it. My mom wanted me to cut it regardless, cause she said it's not professional.
Oh,
But
it's not professional.
yeah, mom was like, but I'm in college though.
Yeah.
Man, I cut my joint. My mama was happy, but all my friends were saying, "Man, you should have kept it cut." Even my grandma was saying, "You should have
Your
kept."
friends had to cut too.
You said what happened?
Yeah, your friends had to cut too. Or you
Nah,
just had to.
well, my childhood friend Miles had a haircut,
Yeah.
but my friend in college was saying I should have kept it.
Yeah, it was just that was your cut.
Yeah, I should have cut it off my sophomore year.
Yeah.
But let's backtrack for a minute. So, what is your plans this summer
This
coming up?
summer, right
As in like
now,
working wise, like hooping
working.
wise.
Uh, I want to get like off the dribble threes more so in my bag, like pull up, coming off the screen, shot.
Hmm.
Like I got catch and shoot. Like that's what I did that well this year. I
Yeah,
think I
you
shot
did.
upper 30s to low 40% from three, but most of them were catch and shoot. I mean, I shot a little bit off the dribble, but like I want to shoot more off the dribble, get that in my bag this year,
Hmm.
and just working on getting downhill even more.
So what's one thing that what's one thing this season that you could have done better?
Uh, get downhill,
Get
make a
down here.
play. Yeah,
Yeah, that pretty
just
much.
find that balance of being aggressive and passive. Like, don't like just stay aggressive throughout the game. Like, don't be aggressive for the first quarter and then passive the rest of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and don't overthink either,
yeah.
because like that what many coaches was stressing you about. Like when you
Uh,
get downhill, the
yeah,
defense going to help do that drop off pass or
yeah. I
throw
did
that
it.
alley.
I did it, but I didn't do it enough. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I say like the beginning of the season, you wasn't doing that like that, but
uh,
towards the end of the season, you
yeah,
start being more
yeah,
passive, being too passive.
yeah.
But I'm like, bro, why we not shooting? We got some open looks, man.
Yeah,
Pull, man.
yeah,
Like, pull that thing. But I get it though. But yeah, I say that. I say that one thing you gotta work on really just like yeah, going downhill
yeah,
and being and do the drop off passes.
yeah, yeah. Seeing passes that like nobody sees for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's one thing as a guard. Like if you peep, and top of that too, bro, you got to be more vocal when you on the court.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm not gonna hold you. There's no way that the coach should be yelling out the play louder than you. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's just be
yeah.
more vocal with it. That's two things I want you to work on.
Yeah, I definitely will work on that this year for
Yeah,
sure.
being more vocal.
Coming to my junior year, I gotta be more vocal.
Yeah,
That's what
cause
college coaches want to see.
they do.
Yeah.
And Tommy, you realize this too. When as a point guard position, you are the floor general.
Yeah.
You are the leader pretty much.
Coach on the floor.
Yeah, because you actually run the plays and stuff for the team. You
Yeah.
like don't get me wrong. It's other people. It's other positions jobs to get the team involved. But it's
Yeah.
really your job to get the team involved
You're
because you
right.
are the point guard.
You're right.
But overall, though, man, you definitely had a good season.
Yeah,
Which
I think I did too. Yeah. I still got room to grow though, like you said. I got 2 more years.
yeah, and on top of it, I keep forgetting that you was sophomore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I keep thinking that you was junior, but you really a sophomore, so
Yeah.
you got plenty of room to grow. You gonna play AU this season?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still looking for a team though. Yeah. I haven't found one yet.
I may have one for you.
Bro. I
My
bet.
boy Evans.
Where
He
that's
he used to play for CI. He played for Carolina International as well too.
yeah, I think you know you talking
Yeah, he got an AAU team. He just started his AAU team,
about.
but
I bet.
I can put in the word for you. Want me to?
Yeah.
I can see what he talking about because he looking for people.
All right, bet. Yeah, I definitely would try. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna be traveling too. And I'm gonna be honest with you, or if you don't play for his team, try like to go somewhere like where you travel a lot too.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it is cool to play AU in the city within like every weekend, but sometimes you gotta play an AU team where they would branch out more,
Yeah, I feel you.
like go to
Yeah.
different cities or different states to
Well,
play.
you gotta find that coach that like you're not just on the bench like going on those
Nah,
trips.
facts,
You gotta
yeah.
be playing too. So like
So that goes to show you too. Your coach gotta have confidence in you.
yeah,
But if you
definitely.
balling out, if you like, ain't I realize this too. Like I don't know about now though, but I know my AU coaches when I played, they would actually ask about you before you try.
Yeah,
Excuse
yeah.
me, while you trying out, they would actually ask about you. Actually, what school you came from, and ask your coach about you. Is he
Yeah.
good? Is he not good?
Yeah, that makes sense though. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say because I don't be hearing it though, but when you play AU, do y'all be having tryouts or no?
Some teams like I mean, some coaches like they already know like most of their guys they just may like be looking for a couple of guys, but like
Yeah,
there's definitely some tryouts. Yeah,
yeah. Because I know when I played AU, we had tryouts.
yeah,
Like we had two tryouts, and I don't know now though, but they had like an A team and a B team growing
uh,
up too.
yeah,
If you put in an A team, you was real nice. You put in a B
uh,
team, you alright.
yeah.
So do they have that now or
Uh, kind of for like some circuit teams they got it like they have EYBL and then EYCL. Like
okay?
CL, like you playing like good competition, you going to the same tournaments. Like it just may be like the guys are a little smaller, a little slower, but you can still get a chance to go to Peach Jam, play those top guys. Yeah,
Man, that's what's up though.
yeah,
So you
definitely.
about to say what?
I said definitely. That's yeah,
So you are looking forward for AAU?
yeah, yeah. I when I find a team,
Yeah, I got you. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I said, you did showcase your talents.
yeah,
And now I feel like now AAU definitely gonna showcase it because AAU pretty much
just hoop.
just
Yeah,
who ain't no offense being ran to
yeah.
like certain possessions though. But because when I seen that clip of you, is that I think it's the latest clip you posed, not latest though, but I think you playing AAU. You had the 12s on.
The 12, or was it the
It was-
AEs?
yeah, it was like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the black and white team.
Yeah.
Yeah, what team was that?
That was Team Griggs.
Team Grizz. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm probably not gonna play for them this year.
Hmm.
You ain't gonna play for them this
I
year?
don't think they got it. I don't think he made a team this year for my grade.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I might make an AAU team. What's up?
For real? Coach Shaq.
Come on, man.
All right.
Think about it though, man. I know my boy ain't trying to the business though, but I do got somebody else that trying to do AU team as well though. But
All right, bet.
I could talk to him about it. But his is not set in stone yet
Yeah.
because he did ask me how much do my homeboy charge to get jerseys made.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm thinking about doing that though, man. I might as well since I'm in that world.
Yeah.
Like AU team, have you at the one? I might have you come off the bench. Now I'm playing. Now that's crazy though. So What do you think was your biggest moment this year at CI?
I'm gonna either say the game winner first game or when I hit 5 threes in a row versus Jackson Day.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't miss.
When you hit 5 threes in a row, like was you hype? What was going through your mind? What was going through
Yeah,
your
I was
head,
I was
man?
like when I touch it, I'm letting it go. Like, and the first two shots of the game, I think I bricked one like like a floater, and then I made an air ball or something. But after that, I hit my first shot. I feel feeling great.
Cause it's like people on the team used to always tell me, "I'd rather not shooting, bro. He can actually shoot."
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just like warming up to being more aggressive.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bet. Yeah, I'm gonna say that too. Yeah, start being more aggressive too when you start out.
yeah,
But then again, still has to still. But then again, still have that balance.
yeah, yeah.
Where you be? Wait, go ahead.
Like run a couple plays, then get my shot. Like,
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie. I was the type of player. If I call a play, I'm calling a play for me. That was my problem. Now you feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Well, back then, like I don't care who you was. Like that play, I'm calling one.
I ain't mad at
Cause like the three
that.
plays. So we had a play called Orange, One, Motion, and UCLA.
Yeah.
Those plays, well, Motion and One, no, excuse me, Orange and Motion was a play really made for the point guard. You feel me?
Yeah.
I would definitely call that. But Motion was, if I call Motion, if I get the pass, next pass I'm shooting, or UCLA.
Yeah.
Okay, so UCLA play was a hit or a miss.
Uh,
Because some people you would pass it and then they might pull.
yeah.
But if that ball comes back to me doing UCLA, just believe,
Letting
bro,
it
I'm
go.
pulling. Yeah, man, you gotta have that confidence too. And
Yeah.
I would say this season you had a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the first? I ain't gonna lie, I thought you gonna have more confidence guaranteed me hit that game winner.
Definitely. Yeah, but like I started out like I was cold like for some like first 8 games. I wasn't shooting the ball well. I heated up later in the season. That's how I got my percentage up because I was starting to hit shots.
Yeah, I want to say too. You shot the best percentage from the 3D.
I may have I can't even remember, but it was up there definitely. Yeah.
Y'all boys thought I was messing up y'all stats. So I was like, nah, I won't mess up y'all stats,
Nah.
man. Trust me, man, because trust me, I know how I feel, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I won't want my stats made, but I will say you did go for average like 2 assists a game
Uh-huh.
to like 5, 7.
Yeah, yeah. Later on, just playing within the offense. Like I shoot the ball, the defense gonna step up. Now that I'm
Hmm.
shooting, I get easy assist.
I think my top three moments of you was when the game winner, of course,
Yeah, yeah,
when you had 19, when you were just shooting.
yeah.
It was God dang, it was one team we played.
I really could have had 20 that game too. I had smoked. I had missed the free throws.
Yeah. And it was one game we played. Dang, I forgot. But you was actually, you ain't gonna lie, that game, you was being a guard. Like, you was literally being a point guard, going downhill, making the
Uh,
jump ball passes. I'm
yeah.
over here like, oh, snap, Rylan?
Was it at home?
Nah, I'm
Was
trying to think. Was it at home or away?
I don't,
I think it was at home, though. But I remember I came to you, I said, that's how you can pass.
was it first round playoffs versus Mount Airy?
Nah, I don't think it was the playoffs.
I don't know.
But I'm going to say, though, speaking of playoffs, though, that pull up,
Against Heritage.
yeah, when I said good pull, right? Yo,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. When you did that, I'm talking about, bro, I was the happiest person on that bench, bro.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
that jump was so smooth, you didn't hesitate at nothing, bro. You
Nah.
literally just pulled that like,
Yeah. And we needed it. We were down 13 going to the fourth quarter.
and they was cheating.
Yeah.
They were definitely
Good
cheating.
time.
So how did you feel about? So okay, so do you feel like that was the hypest school we played against?
Yeah, that was the best atmosphere we played in all year. Hands down. We ain't played in the atmosphere like that.
Yeah, I knew it was crazy. You was when Joe had that look like, oh snap, but them people
Yeah.
going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I ain't gonna.
we got a good atmosphere the next game too though.
Yeah, we did. But I'm not gonna lie, I can honestly say that atmosphere, it brought me back to my days. Cause it's
Yeah.
like, cause I noticed like when we play other teams, the atmosphere wasn't as big as at that school.
Yeah, nah.
But when
Definitely
we
not.
play, I'm over here like, oh snap, like this bring back memories.
Yeah, we in a big gym, packed out, student section. Yeah.
So be honest with you, be honest with me. You thought we was gonna lose that game?
Going to the fourth, I mean, nobody thought we were going like the crowd. Like, I mean, I felt like we definitely like we
Yeah.
fought back. So like, I ain't think we gonna make it close. Like if we ain't win that game, but
Mm-hmm.
we fought hard.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Kendall too,
Yeah,
man.
Kendall
Cause he
got
was,
us hype.
yeah, he was being
Yeah,
the hype man. He got fouled out, man.
definitely.
He was definitely
Yeah,
on
Kendall
some.
told us it wasn't over from the jump.
No, for real.
Yeah,
Yo, you remember that game? Yo, when you hit the backboard, but you said you got fouled. When you Yo, they was like, what the f is
I think that
that?
was central too.
Yeah,
I think so.
the man was like, you said, bro, I got pushed. I'm over here like, yo, I'm over like, bro, just be quiet, man. Don't get me wrong, like I seen you get pushed,
Huh?
but
But again, just being smaller, they
you
did.
being they're not gonna call it, bro. And top of that, you did like a wild shot.
Yeah.
That just said dupe. And I was gonna say this too. Like I know this your go-to move is that floater.
Yeah,
I was gonna say this too, like this summer or shoot or in general. Like try to like add counters to your floaters
uh-huh,
to actually get to your floater.
uh-huh,
Like an in and out float, or do like an in and out crossover pound dribble,
yeah,
then sidestep, then float.
uh-huh,
So pretty much just add bags to your favorite shot
yeah,
or
yeah,
your
for
favorite
sure.
play. I know my favorite play is the in and out crossover.
Uh-huh,
So I would add combos of in and out crossover, shoot in and out crossover between the legs, something like that.
yeah, just having options. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, because you don't want to be like a one dimensional player. You
yeah,
feel me?
definitely not. Because in defense, they watching film, you ain't getting nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And keep like that. You never know though. They're probably watching film on you though.
yeah, you're probably right.
You never know with teams because like I said, towards the end of the season, you was going downhill
Uh-huh,
a lot,
yeah,
and you was getting your team involved a lot.
mhm.
But you gonna get right, man. So you gonna stay. You gonna stay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
Yeah. The reason why I want you to stay is because of but like I told you a while ago, I want you to stay because I don't want you going nowhere else and you might not get no playing time
yeah,
or you might
yeah,
not start. You feel me?
yeah, I feel
And top of that, you is a sophomore
you.
or you be a
Yeah,
junior
I'll be
next
a
year.
junior.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like I'd rather for you to stay and have something good. You feel me?
yeah,
Like where you already have now a
mm-hmm.
foundation. You
Yeah,
starting, you getting off, and you know
yeah.
the seniors is leaving.
Uh-huh. We got, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That was my main concern about you. You said
uh-huh.
you might leave.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about like leaving too much right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's good, man. I'm actually proud of you though, bro. You actually like you had me worried this season, but you started turning it around, man.
Appreciate that,
My
man.
boy was out here getting buckets.
Yeah.
I did want to ask you too. So I know my homeboys at the game.
Uh-huh.
He was telling me how like you are quick.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just saying like just keep on he wanted me to tell you like don't give up
Uh-huh.
like just keep on
Mm-hmm.
like just keep on like keep on hooping.
Yeah.
And I always want to tell you too like don't listen to nobody, bro. like like this is your story, you feel
Uh-huh.
me?
Yeah.
Like you was the only one that's writing your story.
You're
Don't
right.
let nobody discourage you
Uh-huh.
from your game,
Yeah.
because when you do that when your mind start wondering,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you want to do something though but you don't want to do it to get in trouble.
Yeah. You playing not to make a mistake instead of playing to
Exactly.
make a play.
And it's like in the game that's a part of the game.
Yeah.
Like, you ever realize this? The people that's in the next level, like college, NBA, overseas,
Yeah.
they all made a mistake.
You're right.
Even the top ranked people that made a mistake. You feel me?
Always. Every game they might make a
You know what
mistake.
I'm saying? So just don't feel discouraged or not.
Yeah.
So so you said your top three moments you playing was the game winner,
Uh-huh.
19.
Yeah. And what else did I say? When I hit five threes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna keep you honest with you too, man. You start locking stuff up towards the
Yeah.
end of the season though.
I think I had like I was averaging like five
Five
steals.
steals a game, yeah.
Yeah.
You was actually on some like, ain't I'm talking about like you was playing not no help defense though, but you actually
Yeah.
locking them
On
up,
ball
going behind
defense.
them,
Yeah.
cookie, okay. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna say this too, like this is one thing I want you to stop doing, bro. When you on a fast break by yourself, stop waiting on the defender to come get you, bro. Just go up.
All right,
Bro, if you
all right.
get a block, bro, you get a block, bro.
You're right.
Like that's a part of the game, bro. Cause I noticed, bro, when you on the fabric by yourself, you wait till the defender come, you try to put your body into him. No, bro. Cause like I said, 9 out of 10, they may call foul, they may not.
You're right.
Just
Yeah,
go up like F it. If you get it blocked, bro, like in your shot, block is a part of the game.
yeah, definitely. Just like airballing, turn the ball up.
You're gonna be good, man. That's why I'm like, what is Rylan doing, bro?
Yeah.
I'll be like, Rylan, just why you tell you like, bro, just go up. Like,
Yeah.
bro, stop waiting, bro. Just go up, man.
Yeah.
Cause like I said, bro, you got it in you, bro. Like, bro, you can easily be one of the top guards in the country.
Uh-huh.
Just keep working hard,
Yeah.
man.
It's all about the work.
It is all about the work. That's why we're trying to tell these kids, man. And talk about that too. I be trying to tell kids this. Just because we didn't make it in life
Uh-huh.
don't mean that like hooping wise don't
Yeah.
mean we wasn't on that path there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Some people actually was on that path, but certain stuff happened.
Yeah, like make a mistake, you might not get the opportunity. Yeah.
Exactly. You know how kids be. They don't know they talk about he did. Don't get me wrong. It is some coaches that never play high school ball at all.
Yeah, you're right.
But it is some coach out here that actually played the game well.
Yeah.
That actually played. That's why I can say like when it comes to y'all, I get it from the coach aspect and the players aspect because I was a player
Yeah.
once, so I see what y'all be going through
Yeah.
on the court. Like I get it, y'all may miss a couple passes, but that's still not going to define you what your game is
Yeah,
or
that's
who
why I
you are.
felt like we had a great coaching staff. Like they understand the balance of like being a player and a coach.
hmm That's why if you peep, that's why like when we had practicing or like doing the game huddles,
Yeah.
I didn't say too much because ain't no point of three people
Yeah,
trying
you're
to
right.
repeating the same thing.
Three different voices.
Yeah, I'd rather tell y'all separately what you guys doing wrong
Yeah,
and just apply that to the next game.
yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Cause I'm telling you, bro, you got three coaches telling you the exact same thing.
You like
Yeah, you like, bro, he
you
just
tuning it out.
yeah, bro, you feel me? I get it though, man. Especially when you got that turnover to the end of the game winner. I try to encourage you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was like, like
I definitely heard it after that one.
you said what
I
happened?
definitely heard it after that one.
To my your pops?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your pops saying?
It's just like you can't do that. Like you just can't turn the ball over at the end of the game, basically. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cause we lost by what? One,
Yeah,
two?
1-2.
Yeah, it's like, dang. So I do want to say this too. When we played in Charleston,
Uh-huh.
when we were down by what, 15 that whole game?
Yeah.
And we came back and won.
Yeah.
How was you feeling about that?
I was feeling confident about the rest of the year. Like we always like even though we put ourselves in the hole, like we fight back. Like that just shows our character as a team. Yeah. I think I had maybe 10 that game. I played
hmm
pretty good. Yeah.
So who is your hardest matchup,
Match.
or who you think they got the best of you?
This year?
No, in general.
That's a hard one. Dang. I'll try to think of something this year. Uh, I'm gonna say maybe. Actually, I'm gonna think back to last year. Actually, uh, we played Oak Hill actually last year.
Y'all play Oak Hill?
Yeah,
You who?
Cox Mills.
You talking about Oak Hill that's ranked?
Yes.
Oh dang! I ain't know y'all played them.
Yeah, we played. It was this guard named Christian Anderson. He ain't missed. I think he's at Texas Tech right now.
hmm
But he was cool. He ain't, I don't think he missed all game.
And what conference is Cox Mills?
That's like they're in the conference with West Cabarrus, Hickory Ridge, A.L. Brown, Morrisville, and Lake Norman.
'Cause we played Hickory Ridge, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We could have beat them too. We
yeah.
just we lost out.
Dang, I ain't know y'all played against Oak Hill. But was that the only like high major team you guys had played? Or
That was probably the best team we played all year. Yeah, definitely.
that was like the first game or middle of the
No, it was
season,
like mid season, like closer to the end though.
home game or
Yeah, it was
away?
at home.
Now they probably had them scouts in there too.
Probably, yeah.
Cause you know when we play third round,
Huh?
they had Wake Forest scout in there.
Yeah. Cause they offered the kid from
RJ.
Corbin. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. Dang, I ain't know y'all played it. I ain't know y'all played against Oak Hill.
Yeah.
So do you feel like y'all play better teams at Cox Mill or better teams here?
I feel like
Or you think it's balanced?
it's a little balanced because we played a tough out of conference schedule this year.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
but their conference is tougher, I would say, because they got Lake Norman and Morrisville.
Yeah, because we did play. I think
And Hickory Ridge actually.
yeah, I think our biggest matchup, not big matches though, but when we play East Mac,
Yeah,
heard my
definitely.
man had I heard it was Christmas. Cause I ain't go to that game because I had to work,
Yeah,
but
but they outmatched us. Like they had bigger players. They played harder that game. It was it was a bad game for us though.
yeah, and Brent got hurt too.
Yeah,
So do you feel like if we would have kept our whole team this summer, you think it'd be a different story?
actually, I didn't even play with them, but it may have been a different story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy. No, I ain't talking about that summer. I'm talking about
fall.
yeah. If we would have kept our team,
It would have been closer because we had bodies like we not playing all the game. We got some more rebounding maybe,
yeah,
but
because we had that kid Lorenzo, what his name is Landon homeboy. He was like what 6?
yeah, 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
Tay.
yeah. Some they would help on rebounding,
Yeah,
definitely. Some size inside defensively.
yeah, Tay ended up going to CPI.
Yeah,
Them boys be traveling
yeah.
because of JJ.
uh,
That is crazy. So wait, so you actually did play with Cruz? You played with Cruz at Cox Mills?
yeah,
You
I did.
so he was like a shooting guard.
He when I was in the game, yeah, he would probably be at the two if we were in the game at the same time. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Cruz is a bucket.
Oh yeah, bucket for sure.
You could definitely be well. You are a bucket too, though.
Yeah,
But you gotta have that IQ, man.
yeah,
Your IQ is good.
uh,
So you gotta be a little bit better.
yeah, definitely
Like
going to the next level up.
yeah, like I said, but you still you got plenty of room to grow.
Yeah,
Look at my boy, man. My boy finally got on the podcast, man. It
yeah,
took you a minute. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did once I've been on the podcast, but
yeah,
it was too early though. You feel me?
yeah. We still playing.
Yeah, we still playing. I ain't want Negroes to be like, you on the podcast, but you can't do nothing for it. Some people be thinking stuff like that
You're
though,
right.
bro.
Yeah,
That's why I was like, it's too early for that.
yeah. I definitely had to get on the podcast though.
Yeah, and it's like it was one game where like I wanted to do a pre-post game for
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
We end up winning,
Hmm.
but it was like the way we won, it was so trash, bro. I
Yeah.
think that was the game of the when everybody had wore the all white, the
All
whiteout
white.
game.
Who do we play? Was that like Mount Island?
Yeah. I think so. It was one of
Yeah,
them.
we made that game closer than it should have been.
Yeah, I was going, but we all walked back in there. It was just silence, and I was like, "Yeah, I ain't about to
Yeah,
this."
we had a few games like that in the beginning. Like we was winning by 3 every game.
No, for real, it was like
Yeah,
3. It was like literally 3 was our lucky number, bro.
facts.
Like I don't know what it is. We kept winning by 3,
Yeah,
but you is right though. It really was some games that we shouldn't have like. It shouldn't have been close
yeah, not at all. Yeah,
because I've
it was a miracle we started out 9-0 though, because like we we made it so close every single game.
and you know that teams were doubting us too
Oh yeah, definitely. Nobody thought we were gonna go 9-0.
because we only had like 6 players.
Yep. But like once we won 5, our confidence was out the roof. Like
Hmm
we was gonna keep it going.
I thought it really about to be crazy when you hit that game winner though.
Yeah.
When you hit that game winner, I bet it better be a great season.
Yeah.
But it still was a great season
Yeah,
though. It's just the
definitely.
fact that I just felt like it was a lot of egos.
Oh yeah.
But
It's egos everywhere.
yeah, but one thing I can say though, like you one of the few players who didn't let nothing get the best of you, bro.
Yeah, I try.
You didn't show no emotions. Well, you didn't know, but a few times you started. You was about to though, but you
Yeah.
had to catch yourself. You caught yourself.
Yeah.
But I can honestly say though, you want to flip on that team who never got upset. Or if you did get upset, you never showed it.
Yeah, I try to keep a level head.
Yeah, you were being mad level headed, which I respect that.
Yeah,
Because some people don't be.
they let it all out.
Yeah, I can honestly say you really on some level headed. Like you got that from your pops,
Yeah,
or
I mean, this is my personality as well.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I'm not big on just crashing out.
yeah. That's good though, cause you really are low key.
Yeah,
Cause you had plenty where you could have crashed
yeah,
out,
I
but
could
you
have.
didn't.
Yeah,
Especially when they were pointing fingers with the little game winning situation.
yeah,
But you was like, you just bit the bullet, and just took it.
yeah, definitely.
That's one thing I can say. I definitely respect that about you. There ain't anything you want to tell the viewers?
Uh, just be on the lookout for me wherever I go. Yeah, that's it.
Anybody say you want to get no encouragement? You don't want to
Oh, like I don't know. Like what?
shoot about just hooping. Like
Oh, like
always have
just
confidence and stuff.
all right. See, don't let nobody take your confidence. Like whatever people say, it take like hear it, but like don't take it to heart always. Like stay true to yourself. Keep working.
Yeah, you heard it, man. We have it here, man, at Larry Lounge, and we out.
We out.